What is up? What is cracking? Collective. It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals, in the building. I'm Busy Back Babies, and that's on point blank period. Here to give a cut and dry message. Here to tell a story. Here to give a word. Remember that this message, that this story, that this word may not resonate with you at all. But if you like, look, Ash, I've been there in the past. I can resonate with you in the past. Make sure you hit that like button. If you like, yo, Ash, that's me right now. I'm going through that right now. I feel you right now. Make sure you hit the like button. And for this message, this story, this word, it's about somebody that has been trying to love somebody so much. Somebody that has been trying to love somebody over and over again. And it's like, man, nothing that I can do is right for you. Nothing I can do is simply right for you. Or everything is always a complaint from you. And it's like, you just want me to give up. Or is that what you want from me? Is to give up? Because you make it so hard for me to love you. Whoever this is, they have been trying for a while to love somebody for a while, to give their heart to somebody for a while, or maybe they have been pulling away and they can't even give their full true heart to somebody simply because it makes it hard for them to love them. It makes it hard to trust them sometimes because it's like dealing with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you know. 1 minute is so easy loving them, and the next minute is so hard loving them. 1 minute they can be the most romantic person in the world. They can be the most sweetest guy, the sweetest girl in the world. And then the next moment they can be the most heartless person in the world. And you might just be like, look, I've tried to give my heart to you. I tried to understand you. I tried to understand us. But maybe you just don't simply understand us. Or maybe it's just some understandings that we can't get past. And you make it hard for me to love you. You make it hard for me to understand you. Or why it's always got to be hard for us to love each other. Why just certain things just got to be so hard. And maybe this person been saying yes, 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 yes. And you just finding out that you just simply got to say no. Sometimes you just got to give up and just say no. Because you have made it so hard for me to love you. You have made it so hard for me to understand you. You have made it so hard. And I feel like whoever this is, sometimes it just feels like, yo, this person can care less. Or they just have a carelessness. A carelessness. Like, why you just don't care how you supposed to care? You know you supposed to care more than how you are showing care. Have you ever loved somebody and you just hanging on and you just keep on hanging on and you just see that this person just simply makes it so hard for you to honestly, truly love them? And you might just be like, look, I can't do anything. Or they might be like, look, I can't do anything. Maybe both people are just like, I just can't do anything anymore. We can't do anything anymore. We can't move past this anymore. We can't move past these certain barriers that we have built up for ourselves anymore. Somebody maybe have been thinking about wandering off. Like, look, I just want to wander off, or I just need to wander off for myself and find certain things for myself. Maybe even find love within myself. Find love around myself. And this maybe could have been unexpected, unanticipated. This could have been unforeseen. This might have been somebody that you wanted to love for a long time. I'm hearing, baby, I love you long time. But you just simply can't love for a long time. It's just so hard to love this person. Maybe it's been a lot of out of the blues, or it's always just simply something coming out of the blue, or it's always something in the connection that makes someone feel blue. Like, why I always gotta feel blue with you? Why you gotta make it so hard for me to love you? Why does it have to be so hard for me to love you? And now I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I feel like those that I'm talking to, y'all have given this person help. And maybe this person has given y'all help. Or maybe both of y'all have given to each other and just like, look, it just seems like it's time to let each other go because it's just so hard to love you. And it's something that just I can't never do. It's something that I've been trying to do that I can't do. Maybe it's something that I need to work on myself that I just can't do with you right now. Or maybe it's something that you need to work on with you that, you know what I'm saying, you just can't do with me right now. But it's just so hard to love you. And some of y'all are learning like, yo, the knowledge that I've got from this connection, the knowledge that I've got from this relationship, or the knowledge that I have received is now gonna always be with me, or something about this knowledge that I have learned from you, it will always be with me. The love that I tried to give you, I'm just gonna use that knowledge to stick with me. Because now I just want to give up. Sometimes have y'all ever even felt like, look, man, you know, after this one, maybe I'm just going to give up on love. Or maybe it's just like, look, love is just not for me right now. Love shouldn't be this hard right now. Some of y'all, maybe the problem or the issue was that you were too independent. Maybe you were too creative. Maybe it was something about you that just didn't fit inside of their equation, or something about them that didn't fit inside of yours. Or maybe you just didn't follow after them like they wanted you to. Maybe at one point in time you were following them like they wanted you to. Maybe you did everything that you could. Like, look, I'ma follow you. I'll follow you, sweet, sweet baby. I'll follow you. And you know, sometimes when we get in connections, what we learn is that maybe two people trying to lead, nobody can follow. And then sometimes in connections, we find out that even if we try to follow, the person that's trying to lead is a poor leader, or the person is just not meant to lead us. Because it just makes it hard. You can do everything, or you can try to do everything, but it's still just never good enough. It's never good enough. Maybe y'all have been looking for a sign. You know how you be when you looking for a sign. Like, look, I'm looking for a sign in order to keep going and keep giving into this relationship. Or, you know what I'm saying? Give me a sign that I need to quit giving into this relationship. And maybe that's just simply what you got. Like, look, I can't do this anymore. I was always doing that, but I can't do that anymore because that is not making me happy anymore. How I feel that you talk to me, I just can't deal with that anymore. How I feel that you react towards me, I just can't deal with that anymore. And maybe how I react to certain things that you say, that you do, you just can't deal with anymore. And I understand, because we steady keep on getting heated words and more and more. Have y'all ever loved somebody so much, but you're just like, man, nothing is working. Nothing that we are trying is working. And it's like, maybe God is purposely wanting us to give up. Maybe God is wanting us to purposely go through these loopholes. Maybe this relationship benefited you more than it benefited me. Or maybe this relationship benefited me more than it benefited you. But I hope that we both learn something from this relationship. I hope that we both learn something from just trying to love somebody so hard. But you can't prove your love, or it's something about your love that just simply can't be proven. Like, man, I wish that you made it a little bit easier for me to love you. This person might be like, yo, man, I wish you had made it a little bit easier for me to love you. But at the same time, it's just something about that's not right with me loving you. A lot of y'all are thinking about the future. A lot of y'all are trying to keep the hope alive. A lot of y'all are trying to think like, look, all right, at the perfect timing, then it'll be the perfect timing. When it's time for me to love, it will be the perfect timing. But for now, it's time for things to change around. Maybe with who I'm loving, who I'm giving my love to. Because it's just been so hard to love you. Have y'all ever wanted to go after a goal, or after y'all dreams, or even if you just had to have a good day, and you can't have a good day because you and your person has got into it and it ruins your whole day. It throws your whole mood off. If you go to work, you can't even be happy at work. You gotta be sad. Have you ever just walked down the street and you're like, look, I can't even be happy because I'm just sad. I'm sad. And I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of being put back by my emotions of a love connection. Some of y'all might be thinking like, look, I got work to do. I got things to do. But also I can't do those things when I'm so focused on heartbreak and love. Have y'all ever been like, wow, I wanna love this person, but it's just hard to love this person because there's always problems and issues with this person or this connection, and it makes me want to give up on my things that I want to do throughout the day, things that I want to do throughout the week, things that I want to do throughout my life, because I'm just simply struggling and always arguing with this person. But at the same time, you love this person so much. You want it to work so much. And some of y'all may have been looking at a second option or another option or just something else. Sometimes it might be a person that you've been looking at, or sometimes it may not even be a person that you're looking at. It's just a second option is being by yourself, because it's something that you can't do here. It's something that you simply can't accomplish here, where you're at, with what you're doing, with who you're with. And you're just like, man, I wish that you would just stop making it so hard for me to love you. And remember that this can be somebody else that might be telling you, like, man, I've been trying to love you and you make it so hard for me to love you. And you just be like, look, how about we just give up? It's too hard. Because everything that I do is never good enough. Some of y'all know something is off intuitively, or some of y'all have been knowing that something is off intuitively, or maybe you know somebody that y'all with, this person just doesn't like your intuitive gifts, or maybe you don't like their intuitive gifts. There's something about intuition here that also makes it hard for somebody else to love them. Or somebody here thinks certain things and it's just like, look, these certain things that I'm thinking makes it hard for me to love you. It's just certain things that you just can't do to please the person. So have y'all ever loved somebody where it just was so hard for you to love them, no matter what you do, but you deeply love them and you didn't want to let them go? But something deep down was telling you that you had to let them go. Because nothing you could do could make them feel better, or nothing that you could ever do could satisfy them fully. And some of us are realizing, like, look, it's nothing that this person can do to satisfy me, so maybe it's time for us to just give up. But that doesn't mean that I don't love you. That is my message. That is my word. If you got any type of value out of this, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, drop a comment for y'all, girl. I'll be busy back, baby. Peace.